If you don't do
100%.
everything in your 20s and go beyond where you're crashing and keep crashing, when you get to your 30s, you don't know where your crash point is.
Yeah.
Never get high of your own supply. Ever. Secure the
So you've
bag.
never dated a student?
I've never. I don't mess with my money. Let's say I get away with it, right? And no one knows that I slept or dated one of my students. With women, they'll be able to pick up the type of energy.
Yeah, that's
You know what I mean? Like, okay, there's a bit more, they're comfortable here. Like, secondly, she's not going to want to pay anymore.
Yeah.
And she's going to hold it again. Like, there's just too many L's that will come with it. Like, I was like, I want to protect the brand. And there's many that I've tried. You can DJ, but to be a DJ, it's two different things, you see. She was asking about Cyan, and Cyan is not that great of a DJ. Right, but she's still a DJ. You have to go meet the agent who runs the agency or who has that dove as a client.
Let's go to a hotel once
You
or
must
twice.
go.
Talk to me, Benny.
okay.
Talk to me, my son. Talk to me, my
How
son.
you doing, man?
I'm good.
All right. So we're talking about that.
What is that? I don't know.
That one. Okay. So last episode.
Yes.
By the way.
That's why. By the way, I want to tell you, I didn't drop the other episode because
No. Because you know why? I'll tell you why.
Okay,
I'll
tell me.
you why.
Tell me.
We were going through the
Comments.
so the first one, where it was my interview. Everything's great, bro. BA, this is so great. Wow, BA, great podcast, life change. Wow, new co-host. Everything's all the comment.
Sure.
It's great.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Second episode. Now this is the first episode where
We're
Right.
co-hosting. Yeah.
co-host. First one, bro. Let me read them. Can I
Read,
them?
yeah, go for it. Go for it. Read them. We're reading them. Toby, please. Every single one we want it out here. And while we're doing that, shout out to these two subscribers and Pusher Gang. Sending you guys merch for winter merch. Thank you so much for supporting us. Always being here for the podcast. Really appreciate you. So we'll be sending it through. If you see your name, please DM me right here and speak to Candace, and we're going to send you your merchandise. Yes, sir.
That's amazing, Bobby, what you just did. So the first one, I think people had good comments, man, and I'm grateful.
Okay.
But I also want to say I'm grateful for the good and the bad comments. But I'm grateful. First episode, which was the interview, everything went well. Super great. The second interview, the first comment is, okay, now these are not the newest, but it went well. And I'm grateful for everyone who mentioned but the other stuff. This is where it gets tricky. This one's to you, nah? Why do these questions feel more like an interrogation rather than an interview? Okay. And then comment interrogation, this one. The other guy needs to find a better way of asking questions and listening carefully to the responses. This guy was all over the place. Okay, I get it. I'm going to take that. Okay.
Does it hurt your feelings? Honestly.
No, it doesn't. What it does, though, is I think there's truth in everything.
Okay.
I think so. So it makes me think, what am I about me that seems aggressive and seems like I'm all over the place? I want to find it.
Okay.
I do think, though, some comments are people just trying to make a point.
Okay.
I just do think so. But I think some people are either making a point or honest enough to critique and be like, hey, fix us. So that's what I look at it.
So which one of those comments do you feel like it was an interrogation? But dog, you're still new to this.
Interrogation for me or for...
Listen, you are still new to this. Late night when I started, people said I'm going to stop cutting guests. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to stop cutting guests. I suck. Boo. This podcast sucks. Like, dog, like I was there. Like, bro.
That's how it's supposed to be.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. I'm grateful.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't, like, with me, it's a pinch of salt. As long as someone doesn't come for anything that is malicious. You know what I'm saying? If someone comes, like, critique me, because I think I'm a good podcaster now. I ask questions better because I listen to my audience.
That's what
exactly.
I'm saying, right?
But yeah.
I don't think it hurt my feelings. But there was one main point. Interrogation. I'm like, what's this interrogation?
No, you know what? The reason why I didn't drop the second podcast is because yo,
It's worse.
I was like, yo, they're gonna come after Benny. This one, they're going to like this one. They literally. But okay, let's go back to the other podcast. Let's talk about.
I need to defend myself with that one.
Okay, tell me.
Because that was good. Bro, that podcast, now, after you left, you had an engagement, you went to go speak.
Yeah.
How did that go, by the way?
That's amazing.
Okay. After that one, you left, went to go do your thing.
Yeah.
Now I'm stuck with the homies.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like, so, and respect to these guys.
Okay.
Me, I was telling Tana, I was telling Tony that these guys are honest, man.
Okay.
Like, they're not lying, they're not camouflaging anything, they're honest.
Yeah.
So it's the blueprint. Hey guys, give us the blueprint on how you can make it into the street photography game.
Yeah.
Why should we come into it?
Mm-hmm.
Someone trying to come in, give us the steps.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I'm trying to get out of these guys.
Yes.
For the blueprint.
Yeah.
The response is, Chief, don't do it. I'm serious.
What do you mean? Okay, Shao, my man, okay. There must be a way that like which goes to structure the blueprint to have that. I think the blabber of, but I know where this is gonna go. For me, honestly, I was telling Toby, I was like,
bad. I think it was funny.
No, I didn't. You know what? When I'm in a podcast, I'm in the podcast. After we shoot, we done. Yeah. When Toby will tell you. If they post, they post. The only time I will go back and watch the episode is when the comments come in, and I went back. Yeah, and I was like, yeah, like I want to understand now. Then I went back to then I was like, damn, that's why the other one with the photographers was like, yo, dog. The second one, I was like, yo. Then I realized that the second episode, not the first episode. Because the first episode was just, for me, I thought you guys were vibing.
Which one? The first one?
Yeah.
I thought we were vibing too. Wait, did you speak to Tiers? How was he?
No, he's cool. Like,
that's what I'm saying. So when people are
I think Tiers, for him,
he's making this guy feel uncomfortable. I'm like, is he uncomfortable? Just speak for yourself, Chief.
No, I don't think so. Come in. Family? Yes. How many coffees? Yo, yeah, I'm going to pay a bill. Come in, says, take a seat. This bill is high. My celebrity friend, tell him something that you don't know, but I want to know. What do you say? Something you didn't ask me, but I'm asking you. What do you say?
You didn't ask, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Pusha made $1 million last month.
What?
Yeah, I said it that.
This is my beautiful PA. You know I didn't make $1 million because I'll be paying you nice. Now I don't pay you nice because take a seat, sir. Okay, the guest is here. Yo, what's up, baby? What's up, sir? What's up? Nice. Let the interrogation start.
I'm used to it.
That should be the new post. That's the slogan now.
I'm used to it.
You suck. Your business suck.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah, okay, Benny. Let's get it. Toby, are we good? Are all the angles good?
Hey, but wait.
Okay. Before you go.
Sorry, before the comments go again.
Yeah.
Me, I'm grateful
Yeah.
for the bad and the good comments. Thank you. You're making us better people.
Yes.
Ta-da. Thank you.
But he's not going anywhere. Leave this guy. They say he sucks.
Why?
They say he's a
Chief, they said...
But there always be comments, most.
Yeah, oh my God.
Not this one. We don't want that guy. Next time.
Specifically.
Yes, me.
Yeah, but they said they didn't want me. The owner of them. They said, this podcast sucks.
But they're watching.
I was like, my nigga, I ain't going nowhere. Like, yeah, I'm never watching this podcast. The next nigga comes.
They're watching again.
He's there again. What did I say? I watching. Like,
I told you guys.
Bro, I told you guys. Yo, bro, welcome to the Blueprint episode 36. Thank you so much for joining us today. We got a legend. We've got the man of the moment. Benny, over to you.
Oh, yeah. Blueprint. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and all of them. You're watching the news today called The Blueprint. Chief, how you doing?
I'm lovely. How you doing, bro?
Good, man. You look like you're in a good space, man.
Surprisingly, really? That's good.
You look calm.
That's
you look
good.
You look all right.
That's good.
Thank you for coming, man.
Thank you for having me.
TRNS. Am I pronouncing it right?
D.
TRNSD.
Transcend.
Okay.
TRN at the bottom of the logo is S. Yeah, no.
Oh, sharp.
TRNSD. Transcend Academy.
Tell us about the name. That's.
It's derived from the two words trendsetter and to transcend. So we are the trendsetters and transcending the culture.
That's crazy.
Yes.
That's crazy.
From this episode, if someone is watching, nah,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't know the blueprint, they stumbled upon the
episode,
the thumbnail. They're like, wow, that's an interesting topic. What do you think is the 3 best tips that they're going to get out of this?
That's amazing.
It depends what this is about. The school, right?
Yeah.
So I'll give one about entrepreneurship.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give one about DJing
Mm-hmm.
or the perception that people have of DJing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll give one about personal. So I'll give an element from the school, as school business, about DJ culture, and more on a personal growth tip.
Running a business, right?
Mm-hmm.
Running a business before we get into who you are. By the way, don't ask us. We never tell us these guys' names. Yeah, please just read. Go to the description and read who the man is. We've got all about him in the description. What we want is the blueprint. So I think from now on we need to cut into that. If people want to find out about who you
are, where grew up,
who your ex was, they will go there, bro. Like now we
That's
get
actually true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I want to ask her. Let's get to it, bro.
Yeah.
Let's get to it. You are now running a very successful DJ academy.
Mm-hmm.
DJ Zintle also had a DJ academy.
I heard.
Yeah, you heard. You didn't know.
I heard about it and how it, like, things just got sour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the difference? Okay, wait. How did things get sour?
One of our employees was chopping the coins.
Yo, mara khala ba motho etsa sentle ne?
And obviously,
Do you know? Ka bo
because she's the
I'm
name.
just saying,
Okay. This nigga doesn't know it's not.
That's like,
Yeah, no, academy, running an academy is like crazy. I think I've heard of a DJ academy when back then in DJs and like I think she was the first female to actually have a DJ
but
academy.
shout out to her, man. She kept going.
She was.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah,
she
of
did.
course.
So why DJ academy? What type of coins are you looking at? Because I know you charge per hour. So if you charge
not per hour. Like, it's a course.
it's a course.
It's a course, like 3 months.
So you're one of those Forex guys as well.
Nah. See, I actually have the output is shown through the results
Nah.
from the guys, and it's evident in the gigs that
And
they
you have
do.
a step by step.
Yeah.
Nah.
So, like, our guys actually succeed after, depending on how they,
Mm.
go forth with it. I'll equip you with the skills, but doesn't mean that everyone's just gonna flourish.
Do I need a certification to? Do I
We
need?
don't
to
need a
go to-
certification to be a DJ. So
No,
why-
to teach.
To
So
teach.
you have an academy.
Well, currently, no, I don't. But if I want to get seats accredited, I think I will have to
Oh, so
go
do you
through the
need
processes. I don't need to.
to? Oh.
Right now, it's like independent private school. But if I want to now involve CETA, so right now I'm trying to expand the school into a music school.
Yeah.
Right now to bring music production, instruments, all that. I will need CETA accreditation to have like a full-on course. Right now it's a short course. A short course you don't need.
No, you don't need it.
Yeah.
You don't need all of it.
Yeah.
No, okay. Before we get into it, I think we jumped in too fast. Who are you? What do you do?
I thought you like this.
Oh, my bad. Who are you and what do you do?
My name is Kanyusine,
Mm-hmm.
and I am an entrepreneur, an all-around creative. Like, how much do you want to know of me?
No. Where you from?
I was born and raised in Northwest Mafeking.
How did you get here?
Moved to Joburg in 2001.
Why?
Cat Brian interrogation.
It really is.
No, good one.
Why?
No, on a good way.
Why people will never come after me?
Those comments, they must come to me.
Okay, my bad.
Mm.
Okay, Benny, no, go for it.
No, I love it. That's what I would do.
I like the pressure.
You like the pressure?
Yeah. I'm used to pressure.
You look like you handle good under pressure.
Yeah, like when there's no pressure.
You know what you look like?
Uh,
You look like you're an entrepreneur through fire.
we're always through fire.
You look like you're
You learn-
survivor. You look like you.
Yeah, you start learning how to not look like you're burning
Okay, yeah.
eventually, but you are always through fire.
But aren't those the entrepreneurs that make it in life? The people.
Of course. Yeah, you have to be cut from a different cloth, bro.
Are you winning though?
I'm winning.
Are you?
Mm.
What determines that?
The results from my actual product.
And your bank account?
Well, that's a you know, a bonus if
Yeah,
need be.
yeah.
But like if I am going to sell a product and it actually, or supply a service that actually does do what I'm telling you it's going to do.
Yeah. Were you a DJ?
I am a DJ.
You're
I
a
still
DJ.
am.
Oh, wow.
That's what also motivates the school. Like people see me doing my thing. It's like, I want to do that.
Can you tell us what the product does? So your product speaks for itself.
It definitely does.
So based on what the product does, what does the product do? What is the product?
So we are here to give an opportunity to, let me actually simplify the answer, not this political stuff. Music lovers, we're turning them into professional DJs. Simply put.
You even drop out jobs.
In a sense.
Yeah.
As they would say, skills development.
What do you feel about the comment that anyone can become a DJ and stuff like that? Like, all you gotta do is press buttons. How long does it take, Vele, to become a DJ?
I would say
there's misconception now.
I would say that you can DJ, but to be a DJ it's two different things, you see. So anyone can DJ, for sure. Yeah, anyone can DJ, but not everyone is a DJ. You understand? Does it make sense?
Explain it, please.
Yay! That is deep, bro. Yeah, explain it. Who in the industry? Who is a DJ?
You see that?
Come on, my man. We're not here to play here. Make an example. We are confused, unconfused.
I'm gonna use a general one, like an influencer.
Yeah, sure.
An influencer can DJ, right?
But is Sign Bougie a DJ or can DJ?
Sign Bougie is a DJ.
Nah, she's a DJ.
Whether you work or not, guys, that's on you.
You know what I love about Sign Bougie? Not like that, but you know what
I like.
I like not like that. Trust me.
Yeah.
But you see now.
I'm making a comment.
You guys are. Oh my God. She's a
yes.
I love the business. Like, people underestimate this girl. This girl knows what she's doing, bro.
100%.
When it comes to paper, making paper, she gets it, bro.
100%.
Yeah, but, sorry, man. Sure. Whether you're a DJ or not, it doesn't mean you work or not. You said something.
Oh, I was saying, like, she was asking about Sign, and Sign is not that great of a DJ, right? But she's still a DJ. So a DJ is a whole brand, but it's a 360. So knowing how to DJ is learning the skill. Yes. So I'm teaching you how to physically mix one song to the next. That's learning how to DJ in a nutshell. But it doesn't end there. So I can't leave you like that, because then I just taught you how to DJ. I never taught you to be a DJ.
Whoa.
So what's the difference?
So now the difference is, now I'm teaching how to brand yourself, how to market yourself. Now the business of DJing. You understand?
So you could be whack, but be a brand as a DJ.
Yes. Which is what a lot of DJs are today. So the skill is a 30% of the task.
So, but you could have skill and not have a brand.
Yes, and also
be good,
we call those bedroom DJs now.
But they're good.
They're amazing. But then if you look at they don't have a social media, they don't have they don't go out to the clubs, they don't know the promoters.
Yeah.
And it doesn't translate to money then.
Of course. So now the people who come in, like, and I use the influencers, they've got the brand element on lock. They've got the image on lock. They already come in with the followers and they know how to portray themselves on a digital platform. I just need to equip them with the skill.
Yes. So I'm a beginner, né? I'm a beginner.
Yes, you know nothing.
I know nothing.
Zero.
I'm a kid. I'm trying to be an influencer DJ. Me. I
only know the DJing part. I can't teach you how to be influencer.
But you just said that you teach them branding.
Yeah, but I don't teach them how to be. You see, teach them branding and influencing is two different things.
I'm coming in. I'm fresh.
Yes. Off the bat.
Here's my 20,000. How much do you charge?
Hey.
How much do you charge?
I will eventually get to that number soon.
Yeah. But
right now, the course is sitting at 7.5.
Not bad. For how long?
3 months.
3 months.
Yo, 2 lessons a week. 2 lessons a week.
One person, 3 months.
Twice a week. So 8 times a month I see your face.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
I come in, here's my 7,050, 500. What do you do with me? First thing you do with me.
Well, we'd break it down. First, I get to know who you are as a person. Do you want to know this? Do this. This is part of your theory class, by the way.
Okay, so theory.
Yeah, because this is a one-on-one lesson.
Okay.
So you're different to Utabo, to Palesa.
Yes.
Right? Palesa might just want to do this as a hobby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, she just wants to learn how to DJ. You might come in and be like, yo, listen, I love music, but I really want to make this a career. I know where to engage more my energy into from the jump. You know what I mean? So, Palace, I'll teach her, but I won't press her. Like, she wants to have fun with this. You, on the other hand, I'm going to be a bit more hard on you because it's cutthroat outside.
Yes.
So I'm preparing you for the outside. You know what I mean? So we'll go through the theory process and then the basics of DJing, so on and so forth. Ending towards now the more practical. So we host our own events as well. This is internal.
Yes.
But it's outside. So like Kitcheners, for example.
Yeah.
So the students, what we do is the students curate the event. So they also learn, which is part of the course, how to run an event. From some run the door, you run the bar tab, you curate the lineup with the DJs, set times, all by the students.
I think that should be everyone's life lesson, bro. Like being an events coordinator.
They need to know.
That thing is
crazy.
It's crazy. Being an events coordinator, have you organized an event before? What type of event? For muscle people, ne? For muscle people, like come in.
An event.
No, man. I have a mentor who I work with sometimes.
Yeah.
His name is Tono.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he does. He has a radio station.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we do events for that.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
Yeah. Events, bro.
I've got DJs if you need any for your events.
All right.
Hey, I hate it when you guys send me emails about your DJs, bro.
What?
It sucks, bro. Like I don't care what. Listen, you know, bro. Listen. Let's be honest, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put my money into someone I don't know or someone I don't like. You understand? I
mean, don't like, understand.
Yeah. Okay. I even know. No,
Yeah,
like,
don't
like,
know
like,
worse.
don't know.
It's how the approach. How do they email you?
No, they email me, hey, nicely. That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Kitchen GPT, by the way. I'm telling you that.
Yeah, I know. Can you please put my artist's name? He was born in Tembisa. He has this profile.
And that's what I don't see. I cheat the complete opposite because I know people hate that.
So what do you do in this situation?
I even do it for myself for my own events. I know what event pusher hosts, right? I'm gonna go and attend that event. I'm gonna buy a ticket. I'm gonna pull up. And I'm gonna find out who Pusher is. Where
I'm not
Pusher
even
is.
buy Pusher a drink.
I'm buy Pusher a drink, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People,
I want to get to know Pusher.
See, but now that's business. That's the thing. That's not necessarily
It's part of
DJing,
the DJing
business.
culture
Yeah,
because not everyone has a manager.
But that applies to all businesses, doesn't it? Like networking, how you
As any brand, not even business, brand.
Yeah.
If you want to work with Dove, right, as an influencer, right, and you don't know who they are, email. You have to email. You have to go meet the agent who runs the agency or who has that Dove as a client.
Let's go to a hotel once.
You must go.
I
don't know. But it's the approach. There's 1,000 people sending 1,000 emails every day, bro. Like, who's gonna pick you out?
This is what you teach.
This is part of the course.
That's amazing.
That is smart, dog.
Yeah.
I've always said because I've been, I was in the entertainment industry. I was in the entertainment industry for like 10 years, bro, before I started doing this whole thing. Like, it was crazy, bro. But
Crazy, no?
Yeah, I was crazy, but now I'm like, what the hell was I doing with my 20s, bro?
Really?
Yeah, because everybody got paid
It's a learning
except
process.
me, bro.
I mean, getting paid now, no?
Yeah, but
Where it really counts.
events. Everyone, the DJ gets paid, the sound guy gets paid, the cleaning lady gets paid.
Yeah, okay.
Everybody get paid except for the person that put in the
But are you supposed to get
the
paid?
post? Yes,
In
God.
your 20s. Think about it. Like,
I think now it counts more, man.
yeah.
Nah?
Right now is where the coins really matter.
And also look at where you are now, man. Those are your stepping stones. Like, those are your
20s were building blocks. Same with me. I think I've been doing it now for 9 years.
yeah.
In entertainment as a whole. I think events for 4.
Yo, can I say something? You done, please?
And just to put on to what is this one thing? I'm worried now.
No, nothing.
Shout out to Benyo. Bugaya Peñol is out. It's called what? God Peñol. It's called the principles here of Peñols. Yeah. What you say?
No.
No.
No, it's off
He's been polite. You cannot please, nigga. It's a
By the way-
podcast, nigga.
Oh, yeah.
Just ask your question.
Yeah, we have a guest too. And
By all
remember,
means.
no. Guys, no, really. In the interview, me, I'm intimidating. I'm being polite.
Okay.
Polite.
This is what the comments said.
Yeah.
So what if the comments say you're too polite now? What's going to happen?
Then they don't want
You see
It's not one
guys.
person, though.
You can't please everyone.
Like, we're 7
I was a
people.
teacher in my school. You can't please everyone. Someone's gonna come ask for a Beyonce song. Someone's gonna come ask for
Exactly, bro.
one hip hop.
Yeah,
one
exactly.
I'm a piano.
Exactly.
You're gonna be playing. You're gonna be a jukebox, bro. At some point, you're gonna just draw the line and be like, "Hey,
But like,
I'm here to rock."
yeah, just
You know
rock.
what I mean? I mean, if you whack, then it's something else.
Just rock.
But if you can't please everyone.
You can't. Ask your question.
For
It's
real.
not a question, it's a comment, but it's off topic.
Okay.
It's about the 20s.
Okay?
It's very important. You know how people want to have their life figured out in their 20s and you want to post dope pictures and make it look like you got it figured out in your 20s.
Mm.
And then when you leave high school, you have to have it figured out because your parents are going to, jump on you.
Yeah.
If you don't do absolutely everything in your 20s and work to the bone and experiment to where your crash limit is. Like, oh, Danny, you work so hard, you're going to crash. What's wrong with crashing?
Yeah.
If you don't figure that out and work like everything, sky jump, be a DJ, be a presenter, if you don't do
100%.
everything in your 20s and go beyond where you're crashing and keep crashing, when you get to your 30s, you don't know where your crash point is.
Yeah.
So you don't know how hard you have to gauge your hard work. And you haven't exposed yourself to enough things so that in your 30s, you can start to direct yourself.
100%.
So what you did,
Uh-huh.
but not getting paid in your 20s,
Yeah.
for me, that was amazing. And you mentioned
Yes.
now,
Yeah,
Same
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
bro.
Same thing, everybody.
but everyone, stop trying to look pretty.
In your 20s.
Stop it.
That's the time to make the most
I
mistakes.
even
yo.
check the Facebook, like, Facebook will remind us. Bro,
Oh, the picture.
bro, I get so disgusted with myself. Like, what are you wearing? What are you talking
I
about?
post
Like,
those, eh?
not there.
I post those as motivation
what are you
online.
saying? Like, why are you wearing that?
Isn't that good, like, for you to be like, damn, that's where I came from. Like, that's where I started.
Never there, bro. I'm like,
But
why are you in
back
the
at those.
vibe?
That's not funny.
I know what you're talking about.
Why are you staying there? Why you think you cool? Nobody knows you.
What did we say coming
That's
out?
real.
What did we say coming out?
What do we say? Nah, why are you staying in the
Leave
vibe? You're
the
too
vibe.
young to stay in the
I
vibe.
feel you.
Why are you so young?
Val
You're
goes crazy, though.
Bro,
Val goes crazy, though.
You know why? You know why Val go? Hey, but the comments.
I might just open a DJ school.
No, go
there,
for
man.
it. Go
Yeah.
for it. Yeah.
Come. Val goes crazy because Val is where old people retire.
Of course.
So
My mom retired. Like, my mom, when she left the thing,
Yeah.
she went to retire in the
it's
vibe.
slow because that's where people go retire.
Yes.
So young people got nothing to do.
Yeah.
So when they nothing to do time, they go crazy. That's why we have parties. But it's not conducive, man, for a young guy trying to
Of course, trying
Yeah.
to push, yeah.
parties.
No, it goes up. No, but I feel you. It's like that custom mentality thing where
It is.
you're locked in that whole...
Yeah.
Circle, car wash, you don't have a
Yeah.
car. You go to Chisanyama, you chisa the nama. When I talk to the same girl that you spoke to in high school,
Shit
you
at the
marry her.
corner.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same thing. Like,
Shine good. Go back.
My
yeah.
man, like, now that I look at what I was doing in the vibe, I'm
they're
like, what are
actually
you doing?
They're so busy doing nothing that there's no
Bro.
time to do anything else.
Anyway,
Like,
they're
they're
gonna
doing
say, I
nothing.
hate, well, no, shout out to the VAR. I love you guys. We are retiring together in the next 20 years. Anyway,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, we are.
But you're going to open a franchise,
Never,
a
I ain't
Transcend
opening
Academy.
nothing,
I'm
bro.
telling you.
I'm opening nothing.
There's too many kids there.
He knows. I had a
Yeah.
whole studio. I had an academy.
And how did you push that?
With what?
In what year?
2017.
You were in your...
20s.
Yo, that's the time I was seeing.
Exactly.
Ooh,
You're in your
2017.
20s.
Yeah.
Now, you're in your... Now.
Yeah,
now
I'm
is
on
the
my
time.
prime. Now I'm in my
time.
prime.
So you're not going to do nothing in development?
Never there.
Comments this way.
Yeah. Going back to you, bro. Going back to you.
Yeah.
Shout. I need you already said that it's good to have built in your 20s and now in your 30s. Sitting in there, ne?
Mm-hmm.
You're teaching someone. I also teach. I can only take 10 people in a month, right? And I find it tedious sometimes. So I had to learn patience, right? That's the first thing.
100%.
What is the skills that you have to run an academy? Do you run it alone?
I run it alone, but I do have a tutor
Okay.
who assists me.
Okay.
And I've got a team that helps.
Yeah.
In terms of the operational
Cost
aspects of the business.
What is the cost of running like an academy?
It depends. You gotta pay rent.
Yeah.
If you don't own the equipment, you gotta rent out the equipment.
Yeah.
You gotta pay your social media. You gotta pay your admin. You gotta pay your tutors. So it's
Yeah.
like any business,
Yeah.
right? In running the operations, I think with DJing, it's more expensive because the equipment's not cheap.
Yeah.
If you don't own it or work to owning it, rent to own.
Yeah.
I guess you know. But
Is there hot girls coming in like to?
hey,
Are you single? Do you get tempted?
naturally, as a human being,
I'm asking questions, bro. Like
I
I'm
get
asking serious
tempted,
questions.
but guys,
serious questions.
You know what I'm saying?
rule number one,
Did you see that thing?
never get high of your own supply. Ever. Secure
No,
the
so you've
bag.
never dated a student.
I've never. I don't mess with my money. I don't. In the 20s, I probably
Someone
would
just
have done
coughed.
some dumb shit. In my 20s, I would have done some dumb stuff like that.
That's why.
You know?
The reputation also.
Yeah, it's like, let's say I get away with it, right? And no one knows that I slept or dated one of my students. With women, they'll be able to pick up the type of energy.
Yeah, that's
You know what I mean? Like, okay, there's a bit more, they're comfortable here. Like, secondly, she's not going to want to pay anymore.
Yeah.
And she can hold it again. Like, there's just too many L's that will come with it. Like, I was like, I want to protect the brand. And there's many that I've tried.
No?
But like, even with the guys that I have as tutors, like, guys, yo, I don't care how flashy he is, bro. This is what we want. The stat.
Do they
That's
comply? Do they?
Always.
That's leadership. Man.
Well, not to my knowledge. But I would have picked up.
Yeah.
I would have picked up. Like, there's some sessions where I'm not teaching. I'll just sit in.
Yeah.
And just try to gauge, like, the mood or the
everything.
air in the space. You know, like, the guys will come to me, I'm uncomfortable with this person or that person. Not on a sexual level.
Yeah.
I'm just teaching method. You know what I mean?
Bro,
Okay, sorry. What do you mean by that? Like, why would someone not be comfortable?
So how I teach you how to push this forward might not be something that you would understand, or like my way of pushing it forward. It doesn't.
Free audio post-production by alphonic.com.
You know, it does the same thing.
Yeah.
And I realized, okay, so we can do it differently with different people.
I like that.
So like we had, for example, one student who, for the life of us, didn't understand why. She was stuck on one topic for like almost a month.
Yeah.
Trying different techniques. And then we tried another tutor, like, dog, you try. And she just caught it like that.
Nah.
So that made me learn, okay, not everyone's going to catch it their way.
Yeah.
So it's not always 1 + 1 = 2. It's like 0.5 plus 0.5
That is deep, bro.
plus 0.5 plus 0.5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's two different,
That's amazing, man.
So I'm learning like that on the go.
That's amazing.
It's one-on-one. How I teach you, how I teach you, how I teach them is going to be different.
How do you scale that?
The school?
No, that intimate relationship you have with you, because that's beyond private school. That's amazing.
Yeah.
How do you scale that into a bigger business where you have branches, but you can still
The same principle. I think copy and paste. If I can do that, what I like is keeping our niche, our selling point is one-on-one lessons. We all come from school, high school. Even if there's 5 of us in the class, bro. If you do not understand that topic and the other 4 do, we're moving on. Naturally so in school, right? If you don't understand a topic,
right?
And you have one teacher, right?
Yeah.
So you're coming to learn how to DJ. At the end of this course, you all 5 of you need to be making a career. If you don't understand, this is like a career path type course. So I need to make sure that you know what the hell is going on before you leave here. Also, my name is on the line because I still am a DJ.
Yes.
So like,
Who taught you?
8 out of our 10 students, like ratio-wise, are from word of mouth. So if you're out there like BASMNT told me and you whack, hey, you're devaluing my school's name, you're devaluing my name, my credibility that I've built over the last 9 years. So I need to make sure that you don't.
What's the goal here, bro?
to make dope ass DJs, yo.
For you, like
me,
when you look back, like
I want to build a legacy. Like,
yeah,
I'm also cleaning up the game. I feel like I'm doing my part in. I mean, I didn't go to university.
Yeah.
I chose this path of entrepreneurship. So, business aside, yes, I am running a business, which is what I always wanted to do. But it's also running a business in my path, in my lane, right? So, like I said, it's not just going to end with DJing. Like, I'm going to make it a music academy. So, I'm going to expand into music production, learning how to play the piano and all that jazz. Like, I want to even have a talent management course. Like, I want to have the 360. Someone told me a nice term. I want to create the Sun City. You know, when you go to Sun City, you have everything.
Yes.
You don't leave Sun City.
Yes.
Once you enter Sun City, you've got the banks, you've got food, you've got accommodation, you've got entertainment, casino, strip club. Everything is in Sun City.
Have you?
I want to create that in different cities.
Have you been to AVDA?
No. Not as a scholar, as a visitor. Yeah.
AVDA's what you're talking about. It's almost like a Ethiopia or something. What's that word? That one.
Ethiopia.
Not Ethiopia. Ethiopia.
Ethiopia.
Yeah. So they have what you're talking about. But they don't have DJ. I don't know now, but they have music, they have this, they have that. It's like a whole conglomerate. And what helps with that, I think, which is what you're trying to create, is that if you're studying sound, by virtue of you being there, when you do exams and when you work together, you have to work with the music.
Yes.
You have to work with the actual director. You have to work with the cinematographer. So you learn so much because when you're off break, you just go to the music and you're like, let me chill.
Just check what's going on.
So you learn the whole game from that by studying one thing, which is what...
Which is what I'm trying to do.
And it sounds like what you're building is at that level, man. Like AVDA's big. It's the biggest in
I feel I'm not there yet, but I feel I'm on the way.
How many students do you take, like, per month? You can.
I can take. Currently, we can only operate twice a week.
Yeah. Tell us you hate us without telling us you hate us. Yes.
I operate twice a week, so at that time we're also given in the space plus minus 12.
What do you do with your other time?
In terms of?
You operate twice a month.
Twice a week.
Twice a week, sorry.
Yeah, every Thursday and Saturday. So you mean like the other days?
Yeah, like do you have a lot of spare time or you doing other
stuff? I'm running administration. I think was trying to push like I created the website. So until I can afford to pay all these people, I need to do that in the back end. I need
How much is 12 times 7.5 da? How much is it?
Are you trying to you're trying to catch the number?
I'm just trying to catch the numbers. Like, I'm trying to catch the numbers.
12 times 7.5.
I always try to
for
check
3 months,
business,
by the way.
Or 90K.
Every 3 months.
Every 3 months.
Yeah,
After 3 months.
If I get 12 students
after 3
for the
months.
first semester.
Yeah.
Every semester, semester 3. So we have 3 months. How many semesters is that? 4 semesters in a year. So it's 90 times 4. If I get 12...
you're not doing it for the money. You're doing it for the passion.
For the passion.
Nah?
Yeah.
But it's scalable, man.
It is.
No, but listen, 90K. 3 months. In 4 months.
That's 30K.
It's
Working
30K.
twice a week.
Working twice a week.
Yeah.
So you've got other time, other spare time to do other stuff.
Other stuff, yes.
So do you know another thing I can advise?
Please. That's not our only revenue stream, by the way.
I was about to. Okay, talk to me.
You talk about the schools.
Okay. No. Give me your other.
Okay, like so. I'll focus it on the school because I know niggas will be packing watching here.
Yeah. It's called pocket watch, not. that's exactly what we're doing.
DJing is one of the services that we do supply. Yeah. The other service we supply is event sound solutions.
Okay.
Right. That also does bring in quite a good chunk.
Yeah.
So we rent out the equipment that we teach on. To events, lighting, staging.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like that. So forth. So that's another revenue stream that adds to the business.
Yes. And then you're a DJ.
And then I'm a DJ as well.
That never gets booked. I'm just kidding.
I got you. I don't get booked, guys. She's not lying.
Yeah, no, book my boy.
No, she's not lying.
My boy. I'll put these stuff. This is good. What do you play?
I play hip hop.
You play hip hop?
Yeah, I play everything, but like the corporate gigs.
Oh, you're corporate?
Yeah, I'm a corporate DJ.
No, you one booking, you're good.
Yeah. Don't book me, guys, please.
Don't 1.5.
Yeah, I'm tired of the 1.5. So,
I need advice.
I'm tired of the 1.5s.
I have people bedroom DJs.
Mm.
And you see them, bro. Like, you know the dude for a while, he's a client, whatever. And all of a sudden, Facebook,
Yeah,
DJing,
yeah.
WhatsApp, DJ, whatever.
Mm.
How do you help those homies? Like,
So we have an advanced course as well
okay.
at the school. So that's obviously, you're not a beginner.
This is not to me.
Oh,
You're
but
talking to them.
I'm talking to them.
I'm talking to them, yeah.
That bro.
So, yeah, that bro that I go on
He can
Facebook that I see.
DJ.
Yeah, it's just like statuses, man. You
He's
see
in the
them.
VAL.
Isn't that?
In Shogville.
All of them are in the vibe.
I think it just needs to work more on his digital footprint. Like,
Yeah.
what I've noticed, what I've also had to adjust the curriculum to, like using Uncle Waffles as a blueprint. Excuse the pun.
Oh, I know, she's good. But I think it's the manager behind it. I get one of
No, aside from that, yes. But like, we have to look at, okay, what, if we have to put down on paper, like, okay, this girl went to a booking. Not went to a booking. She was called because the DA didn't come. Right?
Oh, wow.
And she was a filler. She filled in.
Yo, wow.
Yeah, that's how that video happened.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean?
The viral moment.
The viral
Like
moment.
the toss moment.
So now this is where we actually discuss.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, she can't DJ, she can. It's not about that, guys.
Nah.
What made her blow up was not her DJing. There was no transitioning. There was no action of her DJing. She was
wow, man.
dancing. The song was playing. Blew up.
Yeah.
Trend. But how did they take advantage of that?
Yes.
Digitally, that's all that happened.
Nah.
They ran with it hard on a digital level. Only then did she apparently start getting proper DJ lessons.
Yeah.
While on the side, the management is running the social media platforms. They're making her look like a superstar before she actually was a superstar. So you tell your bro to clean up his drip.
Bros. Clean up
your bros. Invest the coins into boosting on all social platforms.
Okay, boosting.
Yes.
Then what can you offer them? So this is what they can do by themselves.
That's free game also.
Yeah, that's free game.
Yeah.
How do we, then they come to you, pay the money, get into your school.
So now, that's the benefit about the school is that we've built connections with different venues.
Yes.
I've taught a couple of...
Exactly.
I've taught like a couple of DJs who actually have their own radio shows.
Yes.
On national and exactly.
Yeah.
So you're paying for that access.
Bro.
You know what I mean? Like if you want to get your mix on Metro FM,
yeah,
it can happen through the academy.
Yeah.
Because we've taught that person who's at Metro. I won't mention the names.
Yeah, no, you can't.
But YFM is there. 5FM is there. Got connections at drama.
Beat that shit out. I don't want to get in trouble with none of these.
A lot of people are paying for the access that we have to give them into. We've opened our own little door as Transcend Academy into the industry.
Word to bond, bruh. Getting those, I think people don't understand. They would be like, pariola, whatever. No, it's not. The people that he was building with when they're in their 20s, they were not the managers. They were not the guys on top. They were not the guys that signed us. You get it? We build from the ground. So people will be like, how come BA, Ekasi would get Corona, would get all these brands we can't get? Go guys.
Yeah.
I built with those guys. Yeah, it's foundation. Like, never said quarter together.
Exactly.
We used to struggle together. Now these guys, when we grow, they are now the managers that are signing up these things. But we started together.
100%.
So those are our connections. So don't say, no, I'm lucky. No, I'm not lucky, nigga. We struggled in our 20s. In order for us, now the guys that are signing
who approve.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Who approve the stuff are the guys that I used to grind with. So it works like that. And I think that's very important that people understand that you cannot say plug me.
The 20s.
Just in the 20s.
No, just like that.
Yeah, that's just like that.
Push
I worked too hard.
How do you fix that? Because people like, Chief, plug me. And
I get that all the time.
How do you fix that? How do you, because, Chief, how do you fix that? There's groundwork you need to do. Your 20s, like we were saying, there's groundwork you need to do. When someone says plug me,
I feel like you don't have to do
there must be fixing
the groundwork anymore. Like, it doesn't take, your 10,000 hours is still very important, but I don't feel like you need to do your 10,000 hours anymore.
Why?
The way the world has evolved, we live in such a fast-paced world. I think it's shortened down up to 5. That's my personal opinion. Like, I've seen, like, I'm almost at my 10,000 hours. I've almost mastered my craft. I'm almost there, right? And I still believe that principle still exists forever. Because before us, it's going to be after us. But I think you can still sustain and become successful and master yourself at 5.
How important is relationships? From
over everything, man.
That's what
I'll
I'm
say
saying.
tattoo it on your body if you have to. Relationships over. The R is not for the rands. It's for the relationship.
Oh, that's the currency.
Yeah, that's the real currency, bro.
All right, man.
You can be broke, but you can have access to every single platform because of all the relationships you have. But the pockets won't show.
Which is then the groundwork, right? Which is what you get in your 20s.
No, I'm just saying like the power of relationship. Like I can be down and out for the next month, but you won't see it because you still see me in the club popping up bottle because I know the manager. I have a relationship
would that be
with
the
him.
groundwork that you do in the beginning?
Yes. Building relationships is where the time comes in. Now that's where I can put you on today, but like I don't love you like that, or to put you on next week and the week after that. There's certain relationships that take time to build. Some come off the bat.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm saying like the 5 years, just being in the same room gives you that leverage of, okay, you used to eat quarters with these bros. Now they sign contracts. I don't have time they're not eating quarters anymore, right?
They're not. They're not.
Yeah, so
you
now
have to go and start with a guy
on their level.
Yeah.
No, I want that brew now.
No,
I can't
you
wait for the
can't.
guy at the bottom. I can.
No, you can't. My man, you must grind with the people that you grind with.
It's a balance. It's a balance, yeah.
You must grind with the people that you are going to eat with.
There's people that I've met. You know how I can say your cosign.
Yeah.
That can speed up the whole relationship thing.
Yeah.
Cosign, not putting them on.
Yeah.
Just the cosign and be like,
I got this. Yeah.
You must still now put the work in.
Yes.
You can put me on, be like, nah. I'll put you in the room, bro.
Yeah, but that's all.
Yeah, but these are my niggas, so I'm not gonna tell them what to do. Because if you fumble,
it's on me.
It's on you, right?
How do you help someone? I guess what you're saying.
Niggas need to help themselves, bro.
No, but think about it. There's a dude there's a bedroom DJ. He's always by himself. But people have self-sabotaging habits, right? Late for appointments. Doesn't return calls.
You must help themselves, bro. Those ones
he doesn't want it.
He doesn't want it.
He doesn't want it.
Until he wants it enough. Yeah, he
doesn't want it. Like,
so
he might be talented.
You want it,
yeah, but when you want
the day you go hungry. And I think it happened.
Yeah.
It happens. It's happening now because in 2020, during the time of lockdown, when we were grinding, the niggas that were laughing at, look at this one.
Yes.
You sign up to my YouTube channel. That's what they used to say, right?
Of course.
And now things have changed now, right? Things have changed.
You were looking ahead.
I was looking ahead, right? Those niggas now are suffering from the things they didn't do in 2020.
And that was the shit.
And the niggas that are not doing something in 2025 are going to suffer for 2030.
Yes.
It's working like that, dog. Every single... Until you have
until you jump on.
Exactly, bro.
Your opportunity will never... It's like it goes, you miss your chance. You got to wait your turn again. It's going to come.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like it's done, bro. Sit down, you've lost. No. That's why they say you can pop at 50, at 60, you can still pop. It's just that you missed the other 40 years. You were sleeping. Your opportunity, what's for you is for you. Always. Until the day you die.
Nah?
It's for you.
It's for you and you're going to grab it.
Yes.
So are you saying that... give me advice.
But then, okay,
I was about to say.
I think I know.
You know,
I think so, man.
Hit me.
No, say it.
All right, cool. Sharp. Say, listen. Okay. Dog, when does it stop being a resident DJ? When does it stop, dog? Like, the kids are coming in. Uncle Waffles, mama. You have been a resident DJ for you are busy. You are dog.
That's a good question,
guy. You cannot be freezing in this winter in your 40s, my man. You can't, my man. You can't be sitting there with your corona there.
It depends,
looking at the girls there, they're dancing there, and the young people now they're dancing in your face, my man. Don't tell me you're not tired. I'm tired, my nigga.
I'm also not trying to do this for a long time.
You understand?
In the streets, yeah.
I'm just saying, like, by the time you're 40, because we got 45-year-olds still in clubs. When is it like, okay, it's time?
There's an evolution of DJing, like, as it is in any career, right? So let's just say resident DJing, you start at the clubs with the kids.
Yeah.
Now,
you were a kid.
You were a kid yourself. Now in your 40s, there's a place for the 40s. Like if we talk about solo Sanson.
Yes.
I would be a resident DJ solo Sanson in my late 30s.
My house was horror. The problem with it.
What do you mean? How was it?
House was horror. Solo, you need to know school.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, you can't go.
Yeah,
in
but
there.
you have
that's
to
the
adapt.
market.
Yeah. You can't
so
be.
not everybody can be a solo. I'm talking about the
Okay,
nigga
yes.
inside. You understand? Not everybody can be a solo DJ.
I don't know if 1947 in the hood got DJs. Very lush place there in Orlando. Good food. It's a Fruitman place. Even the type of music you'll be playing. If I'm gonna DJ forever, right? I'm just gonna be more picky when I play my gigs. You know, like there's solo, there's 1947 in the hood. There's places, there's even events that I'm even thinking about creating one for that market, solely for that market.
It's the same thing in development.
Solely.
Places like that. No DJs, go to place, Hotman place.
Like what?
And having a Fruitman DJ because you're playing with your peers.
Me, I don't.
Yeah, name one.
There's a joint in Bopilong, High Ace, that closed down. There's booties in.
Bro, you're talking about taverns,
My
bro.
brother, my boy's mom, I taught how to
Yeah, but it's a
DJ,
Hotman
bro.
place. People
It's a
come there.
tavern, bro. Would you go?
No.
Exactly. So why would you? You understand? Like, okay, wait.
There's places, man.
Bro,
There's even events. Yeah.
You're already here. We're in the same academy. By the way, guys, shout out to this man right here. Like, for real. One thing about you that I think I would definitely take your academy is that I don't know how you make people feel, but you have this aura about you, bro. Like, I don't know if they told you about this thing. I don't know if it's your smile. Or
Sure.
King.
I mean, my name is Kanye Cedar, so
like
I think
Kanye is when you get
I
to a
do
place,
have,
bro. Like, you
yeah.
got that thing. I think that's why you're building this thing. But we are about to shut down. But before we do, just a snip of what do you see from leaving this episode right here, leaving this episode right now, and where you want to get to, What do you see in between the struggles, the victories, getting to, like, it's a road.
From here.
I'll need to whatever. What do you see to get to where you are, and when you get there, what is it? What do you see? How fitara?
So
You want about 20 meter.
I'll say I don't like to. One thing I've learned is not to limit myself. So I don't want to say I give it like 20 because the great tool at 20, I'll stay at that 20. You know what I mean? So I'm a firm believer in Christ. So if I say I want 20, I'm like, but I know the Brook can say 100 probably, you know. So I'll give myself a direction. I'll say 20, but when I get to 20, I'm not going to get comfortable. So from here today, obviously, like my whole idea is to expand this academy. Right, to have this in different cities. And it's been happening. Like, I went to Kimberley, the ones like, there's nothing here. Like, to have a dude driving from Mpumalanga.
Yeah.
Who trained the school.
Wow.
He used to come driving every Wednesday.
He wants it. Yeah.
Thursday, there's a guy in Cape Town right now who flies weekly.
Bro.
I swear to you. Flies weekly. He's flying me out even like next week again to go teach. So it's like these things of there's DJ schools at all these places also, by the way. But why am I?
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
so it means I've got that what I've built on my product is it. I just want to copy and paste it in different cities. That's what I'm gonna do.
Coming to a city near you, where can we go, boy?
Yeah.
Where can we go? Choose a city.
I want to go outside.
The blueprint was sponsored. Polokwane, if you're in Polokwane, you want to become a DJ.
I want the entrepreneurs, kids.
Okay. All right. Polokwane, you want to be a DJ, we come in.
Yeah.
We can take 5 people. Actually, let's take 3 people. I can't just put 7. Yes.
I got you. I'll match you. I'll match you.
You'll match me. Okay. So 5 people, we're going to come down for a weekend. We're going to come down for a weekend. We're going to be there with him. We're going to get 5 people who want to be DJs. But you must give us a valid reason in the comment section why it should be you. And we are coming to Polokwane. We'll put the details there.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
And if you want to have the man and learn how to DJ, we're at AM Studios. Are you going to be somewhere else? But we'll leave all the
details.
Yeah, with details in the description. But where else can we catch you? On the socials, no?
Every social media platform.
Put it over here. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you,
God, this was a beautiful episode.
My brother.
Interrogator.
New name.
All right, so we are out. Thank you so much for watching, Benny.
Salud.